The videos of the International Space Station don't suggest the Earth is spinning or moving. The ISS is just stuck up there and nothing is moving. Earth is not tilting, wobbling, rotating, revolving, spinning, turning, moving, not a ball, sphere, globe. Earth is flat.
Met, and you just take it on faith that everything they wrote was true.
And what makes you think what your scientists are writing is any more truer than my saints?
Because there are volumes of proven data, numbers, figures.
Have you poured through the data yourself? The numbers, the figures?
Well, no. No.
Oh, interesting. So let me get this straight, Mr. Reynolds. You get your information from a book written by men you've never met. And you take their words as truth, based on a willingness to believe, a desire to accept, a leap of, dare I say it, faith?
Come on. Look, I mean, I don't even know how I'm supposed to respond to that. Like, come on.
I rest my case.
The horizon always appears completely flat 360 degrees to the observer, regardless of how high you go up. Any curvature you think you see is from curved airplane windows or GoPro cameras and fisheye lenses, which NASA loves to use. The reality is that the horizon never curves because we are on an endless plane. On a globe with 25,000 miles in circumference, you would see a noticeable disappearance of objects the further they are, as they would be leaning away from you and dropping below the constantly curving horizon. Completely flat horizon from the stratosphere. The horizon always rises to meet your eye level, no matter how high in altitude you go. Even at 20 miles up, the horizon rises to meet the observer, camera. This is only physically possible if the Earth is a huge endless flat plane. If Earth were a globe, no matter how large, as you ascended the horizon would stay fixed and the observer, camera would have to tilt downward, looking down further and further to see it. Horizon always at eye level. The Sun is much closer than we have been told. It is, in fact, in our atmosphere. You can clearly see that it is not 93 million miles away. Many times you can see the Sun's rays shooting out of a cloud forming a triangle. If you follow the rays to their source, it will always lead to a place above the clouds. If the Sun was truly millions of miles away, all the rays would come in at a straight angle. Also, the Sun can be seen directly above clouds in some balloon photos, creating a hot spot on the clouds below it, and in other photos you can clearly see the clouds dispersing directly underneath the close small Sun. Time-lapse of the Sun proves the flat Earth. If gravity is really a force strong enough to hold the world's oceans, buildings, people and atmosphere stuck to the surface of the spinning ball, then it is impossible for gravity to also simultaneously be weak enough to allow little birds, bugs, and planes to take off and travel freely unabated in any direction. If gravity is strong enough to curve the massive expanse of oceans around a globular Earth, it would be impossible for fish and other creatures to swim through such forcefully held water.